Good day everyone, and you're welcome back to my channel. For those that have been following, and if this is your first time on this channel, I want to say welcome. We're so happy to have you here. So today we are the channel you're watching right now, the video you're watching right now is the skirt series. We have the skirt series, the trouser series, and we have the blouse series. So in the previous videos, we've drafted the basic skirt, how to draft the basic skirt, both for long and the short. So on today's video, what we'll be doing is we'll be altering the long skirt here to a mermaid skirt. Yes, we've done different styles on the other videos. You can also check that out. So this is the front pattern we drafted, and this is the back pattern we drafted. This is the front and this is the back we drafted. So let me just write here for you to see. This draft here, this is the back pattern and this is the front pattern. Okay, so right now, to alter this beautiful pattern to a mermaid skirt, the first thing we will do is make sure that you close your dart here. Now, most people, at times you may want to put your pattern on the fabric and you want to sew it without a dart, especially when you're making lace fabric. So this is how to go about it. You will close your dart here and then you will place it on your fabric this way, and then you will cut it out. You will still have the shape of the dart, but without you taking in the dart. But if you still want to take in your dart, it's okay. You will open it up when you will remove this sellotape and you open it up, and then you will cut your fabric out. So I'm going to take off the back pattern now. We are going to work on the front pattern. So this is the front pattern we have here, and the first thing we will do is we will look for the midpoint of this nail length. Remember, this is the top, this is the hip, and this is the nail length. So please, for you to be in tune with us, you can check the video on how to draft the basic skirt. So on this nail length here, I'm going to look for the midpoint, and the midpoint I have here is this 4.2 here. So I'm going to mark the same thing here on the bottom side here. I'm going to mark the same thing, and then I will use my ruler to make a straight line here. I'll use my ruler here to make a straight line. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do on this pattern is we are going to cut this place open. This method is called the slash and spread method. We're going to cut this place open, and then please pay attention. We are going to cut here to the hips here, not to the center front. To the hips, we are going to cut it this way. So from the bottom here, we will cut all the way, and then when you get to this place, you will cut here to the hip, to the side, and then you will leave it like that. Don't cut all the way through, just leave it like that. And then the next thing you will do is you will open it up. This is called the slash and spread method. You will open it up, and for you to have an accurate measurement on this place here, you can measure 1.5 here, 1.5. So when you open up to 1.5, this is for the front side. Remember, this is one part, so the other part, so when you are cutting it, you put your fabric on fold, and then you would have it open this way. But if you still want it to be wider, you can add it, but for this is okay. So if you want to cut it, what you just do is you put this on your fabric. This place will be on fold because this is the front. This place will be on fold. So after opening it, this place here, you will add your sewing allowance. 1 inch all the way here, and then when you get to this place you can just add ½ inch and then leave it open like this and then cut out. And on the bottom part here you will make sure that you have an arc. So I'm going to place this on a paper just for this tutorial purpose. I'm going to place it on this paper here, and I would sellotape it down so that you can really see what I'm talking about. I'm going to put this one here, will be the front side will be straight, and I'm going to open up the side here by 1.5 this way. So I will sellotape it, and when I'm done I'll let you see it. So this is what I have for the front after sticking it. I'm using a very small length here for the illustration. So I'm sure when you are drafting yours, the lower part will be longer than this. So I'm only using a very small length to do this illustration. So you don't have to put it on a paper. I'm just using this as an illustration so that you can see what I am saying. So from the new length here, from this place to this place, you can go as far as 1.5 or 2, depending on how wide you want your skirt to be, but 1.5 will just be okay. Then I want you to look at this. Since this one has been pulled aside, the length will look a little longer than the front length. So you can come here and mark like ½ inch, so that when you mark the ½ inch, you can connect both together this way, and then you have a smooth curve on this bend here. Then you will cut it out this way. I'm doing all this because of the beginners. I want you to be able to follow every of our videos and understand it. So this is what we have here. So by the time you add the second side, you see that you already have the front margin. So right now let's go on to the back pattern. So this is the back pattern we have here. So unlike the front pattern where we only slash front part, for the back pattern we'll be slashing both sides this way. When you get to the nail, we are going to slash both sides this way, and then on this center back we'll slash this way. And then when that is done, you will spread it. Now the back pattern you can spread as much as you want. Like for those that want to make it look like a bridal, or you're making a bridal dress, you can spread as much as you want. And then on this other side here, you can decide to add a tail. This is the side here. So where you have the middle, this is the back, this is where you have this is the side, and here where you have the middle part, the center back, where you add your zipper and all sorts, you can decide to extend it. You can decide to extend it as much as you want. You can have a tail that is apart from this place. If I bring in this paper now and put it here, okay, the first thing is that when you spread, you can spread as much as you want. But for this tutorial, I would measure this place and spread like 1 inch. 1 inch on both sides. I will spread so that this angle here, by the time I measure it down, I will have like 1 inch this way. And then I'm going to tape it down for you to see. So for the back, for the center back, not the side back, for the center back, if you want it to have a tail, from here you can add up to 5 inches here. You can add up to 5 inches or even more. If you're making just a lace or an ankara, just your normal wear, you can add up to 5 inches here, and then you join it all the way. So I'm going to take this down and show you. Okay, so now this is what we have. You can see I've just taped it down. So I'm sure when you are making yours, it will be bigger because I used a small size for this skirt. So make sure you use your own size. From the nail, just cut the center and then open it up on both sides. Here you can come down by 1 inch for you to have a measurement, and then you can open it as wide as you want. Just spread it as wide as you want. Then here I told you, if you want it to have like a train, you can come down as much as you want, up to 5, 6, 7 to 10. And then anywhere you get to, just connect it this way back to this point here. So here what you just do, you can use your pencil first to be sure, and then you would mark it all the way to where you want it to be and connect it back to this line. So I'm just going to leave it like that, so you can do as much as you want. And there we have our mermaid skirt. Very simple, very simple. So on this side, I'm going to cut this. I'm going through all this just for me to be able to explain it to you properly. If you are doing it, if you are putting it on your fabric, you don't have to put any extra paper. You can just spread this on your fabric. But I'm just trying to show you how it will look. You just put this on your fabric, spread this as much as you want, hold it down with a pin, and then do all this illustration. So this is what we have for the back. So here, the only thing you need to do, this is the side. This is the side back. You add allowance here to join it to the front. You can add 2. If you have lining, you can add 2. And then the center back here, 1 inch is just okay. You will add 2 up to this place. Then from here, you will add 1 because you're just going to sew it down. On the center here, you add 1 inch all the way for your zipper allowance, and you just place it and sew. So this is for the back, and this is for the front. You are going to cut 2 back, put the front on fold, and cut front. So when you do this, you are going to have a beautiful mermaid skirt. So thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe so that you'll be able to see more of the videos that I'll be posting on this channel. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.